This episode is dedicated to providing valuable advice and offering guidance on avoiding becoming the baby reindeer that has recently captured our attention on the TV screens. Utilize the principles of Stoicism to navigate through life and make wise choices when it comes to selecting the individuals you surround yourself with. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches us to alter what is within our control and to bear what is beyond it. The individuals we surround ourselves with play a crucial role. They shape our moral compass and impact our thought processes. The friends and companions in your life define who you become, so it's essential to choose them wisely. The influence of our social environment is frequently underestimated. Our regular interactions with others have the ability to either uplift us or bring us down. By carefully choosing our companions, we can ensure that we are surrounded by positive influences. It is not about seeking agreement, but rather seeking individuals who challenge us to grow and support our personal development. In the series, it is evident that Donnie lacked wisdom in choosing to be involved with someone who had a multitude of personal issues. When Donnie finally recognized that Martha posed a threat to his well-being, it would have been wiser for him to sever all connections and end their relationship. Many of us have a tendency to hold on to or prolong a relationship beyond its expiration date. Let us refrain from succumbing to this any longer. Apart from friends, our wider social circle and community are also significant. It is important to interact with groups and individuals who motivate and share our values. Keep in mind that the environment we surround ourselves with greatly influences our reality. Therefore, it is beneficial to surround ourselves with people who possess the qualities we aim to cultivate within ourselves. This conscious selection of our social network is a practical way to apply Stoic principles, which ultimately promote resilience and personal development. In essence, the company we keep is a reflection of our inner world. By carefully curating our relationships, we not only enhance our lives but also cultivate the strength to face life's inevitable challenges. Choose your companions with intention, and your path to a virtuous and fulfilling life will become clearer. Asterisk: when you spend considerable time with someone, their influence begins to shape you. You adopt their language, share their perspectives, and even mimic their behavior. The individuals we surround ourselves with play a significant role in shaping our identity. Yet we often remain oddly indifferent to this fact. We need to take greater responsibility for and be more thoughtful about the company we choose to keep. In a different installment of the series, Martha embarks on a distressing path of stalking Donnie, an action that is unequivocally ill-advised and unethical. At this point, it would have been wise for Donnie to reach out to the authorities and sever all connections with her. However, he makes the regrettable choice to imitate her actions, ultimately finding himself outside her residence. As previously mentioned, the more time we spend with certain individuals, the more we are influenced to adopt their behaviors. It is therefore our own responsibility to ensure we surround ourselves with individuals who have a positive impact on us. This awareness should extend beyond our close friends to include colleagues, acquaintances, and even the media we consume. Each interaction, each conversation, subtly molds our thoughts and actions. By being more discerning about our associations, we can steer our personal development in a positive direction. Consider the qualities you admire and the values you hold dear. Look for these traits in the people you choose to associate with. Building a circle of friends who reflect your ideals can reinforce your own principles and motivate you to grow. Remember, our companions can either lift us up or pull us down. In essence, taking control of who we spend our time with is a crucial step in self-improvement. By carefully curating our social interactions, we can better align ourselves with our desired path, ensuring that the influences in our lives are beneficial and conducive to our overall development. For instance, why do we frequently behave as though our relationships are outside our control? We make statements such as, "You can't pick your family," or "She's my friend." It's unavoidable. It's as if being labeled disloyal is a stigma we cannot recover from. You must learn to know that this is a completely unhealthy and untruthful way of thinking. This is unhealthy because acknowledging that there are aspects of life within our control is important, a sentiment shared by both Stoics and existentialists. While it's true that we can't select our parents, we're not obligated to spend every Thanksgiving with them. Enjoying someone's company in your 20s doesn't mean you're bound to them indefinitely. A fleeting moment of enjoyment with someone doesn't decree a lifelong commitment. The same principle applies to relationships in the workplace. While we may not choose our coworkers, there's no cosmic decree compelling attendance at the office Christmas party. This mindset often leads us to accept toxic or unfulfilling relationships simply because we believe we have no other choice. But the truth is, we have more agency in our relationships than we realize. While we may not be able to choose our family, we can certainly set boundaries, communicate our needs, and make choices that align with our well-being. Although loyalty is valuable, it shouldn't blind us to harmful behavior or prevent us from seeking healthier connections. It's essential to recognize that loyalty should not come at the expense of our own happiness and mental health. Being labeled as disloyal for prioritizing our own well-being is not only unfair but also unhealthy. True loyalty involves mutual respect, support, and honesty, not blind obedience at any cost. By reclaiming control over our relationships and prioritizing our own well-being, we can cultivate healthier, more fulfilling connections built on mutual respect and understanding. It's time to let go of the notion that we are powerless in our relationships and start taking ownership of our happiness and fulfillment. A significant aspect of Stoicism lies in acknowledging the control we have over our lives. It acts as a reminder, reminding us to not hold the world accountable for our choices. Stoicism advocates for altering what we can and accepting what we cannot. And each day, each instant, starts with a decision. You decide whom you surround yourself with and who your friends are. Maintaining associations with negative influences is unhealthy to the soul and to our mental well-being. This is due to the fact that when a relationship turns toxic or when our social circle consists of individuals of questionable character, we inevitably adopt similar traits. As Epictetus famously penned, if a companion is unclean, his friends will inevitably become tainted, regardless of how pristine they were at the beginning. This concept underscores the profound impact our social environment has on our character and behavior. Just as a drop of ink can taint a glass of water, the influence of negative companions can gradually erode our moral integrity and mental clarity. Therefore, it's imperative to be mindful of the company we keep and the influence it exerts on our lives. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us, who embody virtues we admire, can help cultivate a positive and enriching environment. In essence, by being selective about our associations, we can safeguard our well-being and nurture our personal growth. As the saying goes, choose your friends wisely, for you become like them. If our friends diminish us or tarnish our character with their actions, we hold the power to distance ourselves from them. While we may not readily alter someone's behavior or innate disposition, we can control the attention we devote to them. Just as we frequent the gym to enhance our strength, engage in reading and learning to foster wisdom, and maintain a balanced diet for good health, yet, we frequently overlook the influence our social circle has on our well-being and conduct. If our friends diminish us or tarnish our character with their actions, we hold the power to distance ourselves from them. While we may not readily alter someone's behavior or innate disposition, we can control the attention we devote to them. Just as we frequent the gym to enhance our strength, engage in reading and learning to foster wisdom, and maintain a balanced diet for good health, yet, we frequently overlook the influence our social circle has on our well-being and conduct. Modern scientific research strongly supports what Epictetus penned 2,000 years ago. Study after study reveals the profound influence our social connections have on our ethical orientation and principles. For example, our concern for the environment significantly increases when those around us share the same concern. Conversely, teenagers who associate with biased individuals are more prone to adopting prejudiced attitudes themselves. Furthermore, it's believed that our perception of virtuous qualities and admirable individuals is heavily influenced by our social surroundings. The company we keep holds substantial significance. Stoicism cuts out the disease of that type of bad company. The best lesson to learn from this video is to actively seek and choose the company of philosophers, as Epictetus would suggest. When he refers to philosophers, he means individuals who are actively working towards self-improvement and aspire to become wiser, kinder, and more fulfilled. These are the people who not only make you proud of who you are, but also inspire you to strive for better behavior. They embody virtue and serve as a source of encouragement, support, and guidance. At the same time, they hold you accountable when you deviate from the right path or behave inappropriately. According to Epictetus, philosophers genuinely want to see you thrive. When and if you find yourself becoming a baby reindeer, look within yourself and create distance. Remember, whether family or friends, you do not have to subject yourself to a lifelong unbalanced relationship. You have the right to ignore the person on the stool when it's best for you. The key takeaway from this video is the importance of actively seeking out the company of philosophers, as suggested by Epictetus. When Epictetus refers to philosophers, he is referring to individuals who are dedicated to self-improvement and strive to become wiser, kinder, and more fulfilled. These are the people who not only make you proud of who you are, but also inspire you to better yourself. They embody virtue and serve as a source of encouragement, support, and guidance. Additionally, they hold you accountable when you veer off the right path or behave inappropriately. According to Epictetus, philosophers genuinely want to see you succeed. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel overwhelmed or like a baby reindeer, it's important to look within yourself and create distance. Remember, whether family or friends, you do not have to subject yourself to a lifelong unbalanced relationship. You have the right to ignore the person on the bar stool, who is not beneficial for your well-being. As always, please continue this conversation in the comments with your fellow Stoic seekers. Like, comment, and subscribe so that our fellowship of Stoic seekers can grow and flourish together.